Hello viewers, in the last class I have given a detailed description on Paul Baudrillard, and today I am going to give you some different aspects of modernism and postmodernism. So before and after two world wars, human life has witnessed tremendous changes in their social, economic and psychological life. We can classify these differences as modernism and postmodernism. That means before and after both the world wars, we have experienced many changes in in all walks of our life. जो वर्ल्ड वार पहले वर्ल्ड दो वर्ल्ड वार के पहले और आफ्टर पूरे मानव राशि ने बहुत से चेंजेस अपने आप में महसूस किया. इसके based on this we can divide the whole economic condition into modernism and post modernism. So what is modernism? Modernism has started in the field of aesthetic senses, and it has modernism starts from 1910 and it continued up to 1950s. So modernism, we can give examples for modernist arts in the works of T.S. Eliot and Virginia Woolf, James Joyce, etc. So we can see there also a mixing up of different styles. That was modernism. After this period, world has gone through a change or shift in various fields of life regarding art, architecture, film, literature and fashion. So after this 1950s, there came a sudden change or a sudden, we can call it sudden or gradual change in the fields of fashion, film, literature, etc. This shift in perspective for various aspects of human life is called postmodernism. इसका मतलब यह हुआ कि after 1950s we can feel a change in films, especially in literature, especially in films. If we watch the movies of 1970s, we can see that there is the aspects of modernism, but something different from that. There is a mixing up of modernism and a gradual change we can see in those films, in 1970s films and 1980s Hindi films. Postmodernism is a continuation of modernism. Yes, of course, postmodernism is a continuation of modernism. We can see aspects of modernism in this postmodernism also, but it's not a complete parody or mimicry of modernism. It shares many features of modernism, but it is not a complete imitation of modernism. Postmodernism is a partial imitation or a breakaway from the aesthetic sense of modernism. For example, postmodernism rejects the projection of high or elite culture and low or mass culture. This concept denies any type of claiming as good taste, classics and permanent. This means in post-modern period we can't give the name of classics for anything. Actually, postmodernism is a mixing up of classical and popular art forms. For example, if we watch the Hindi pop music, we can feel that postmodernism in that. That is, there is classical touch. At the same time, there is that rock. There is that mixing up of rock music and all. Another example for postmodernism in fashion is that if during 1970s that bell-bottom pants were the fashion, and in the postmodern period also it came back, that bell-bottom pants. So this is a perfect example of postmodernism. So we can call this postmodernism as an acknowledgement of heterogeneous innovative ideas. Postmodernism can be called as a mixing up of low and high art, past and future, and one genre with another. We can see a deliberate mixing of different styles in postmodernism. इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि postmodernism is not something a new one, but it's a rearrival of the old modern art style or fashion style, or we can call it as a mixing or a blending of old and new styles. And this is what Frederick Jameson has called it as pastiche. And in the next video I will give a detailed description of what is pastiche. And अभी के लिए पैस्टिश के बारे में हम कुछ नहीं बोल सकते, क्योंकि उस कमिंग वीडियो में हम उसका डिटेल्स आप लोगों को दे देंगे. So what is postmodernism? It's nothing but mixing up of old fashion and new fashion, past and future ones, or low and high art styles, or mixing up of one genre with another genre. It all happened in all fields of literature, art, architecture, film, etc. Modernism shares a common view with structuralism, that every signifier leads to another signified. And please viewers, please listen, this is the most important thing regarding postmodernism. For example, in structuralism, they say that every signifier leads to a signified. That means every sign is leading to a signified, that is a concept. But here postmodernism says that every signifier will lead to another signifier, not to any signified or a concept. Here they are sharing the views with post-structuralists. उसके बारे में हम एग्जाम्पल दे देंगे, ताकि एक कुत्ते का एग्जाम्पल ले सकते हैं. For example, when we recall about a dog, the picture of many varieties of dogs comes to our mind, like puppy, German Shepherd, Pomeranian, etc. जब हम कुत्ते के बारे में सोचते हैं तो हमारे मन में सिर्फ एक 4-legged एनिमल का इमेज ही नहीं आते, लेकिन क्या क्या आता है कि एक पपी का इमेज आता है, जर्मन शेपर्ड का इमेज आता है, पोमरेनियन का इमेज आता है. तो इट कैन बी एनीथिंग विच इज 4-legged. That is the best description given by post-structuralist theoreticians. That is, every signifier leads to another signifier. यहाँ पे एक कुत्ते का नाम सुनते ही उसके लिए वो सिर्फ एक कुत्ता, एक्सैक्ट डॉग का नाम कॉन्सेप्ट मन में नहीं आ रहा. क्या क्या आ रहा है? पपी का कॉन्सेप्ट आता है, पिक्चर मन में आता है, या एक जर्मन शेपर्ड का आता है. So this is the difference between structuralism and post-structuralism, and this is the main difference between modernism and postmodernism. So in this regard, postmodernist shares the view of post-structuralist, that is deconstructionist. So in postmodernism, nothing is fixed. Then all the mental traumas faced by the people of post-war period led them to a conclusion that world is a problematic one. This is another difference between modernism and postmodernism. So modernists believe that world is a descentered or fragmented thing. But in modernism, still there is a hope for a recovery of the world. So modernists used to think that वर्ल्ड इज ऑलरेडी ए डिसेंटर्ड वन, वो तो बर्बाद हो ही गया, लेकिन फिर भी वहां पे एक होप है, होप का एक किरण है मॉडर्निज्म में. वो लोग मॉडर्निस्ट ऐसा ही सोचते हैं, लेकिन पोस्ट मॉडर्निस्ट ये सोचता है कि देर इज नो होप फॉर देर इज नो होप फॉर अ रिडेम्पशन. वहां पे कोई होप नहीं है इस दुनिया में, ऐसा ही पोस्ट मॉडर्निस्ट सोचते हैं. सो इन दिस रिगार्ड पोस्ट मॉडर्निज्म हैज ए पेसिमिस्टिक अप्रोच. तो इसके बारे में बताया जाए तो पोस्ट मॉडर्निस्ट के लिए एक पेसिमिस्टिक अप्रोच है इस दुनिया के बारे में, लेकिन मॉडर्निस्ट शेयर्स ए ऑप्टिमिस्टिक अप्रोच. In modernism, world is a fragmented one. It is tragic and decentered, but postmodernism celebrates this fragmentation. This is what I have already mentioned, that postmodernism this बर्बादी को celebrate करता है, this fragmentation को, इस decentralization को they are celebrating this. It believes that world can exist only through this decentralization. This is what postmodernists think. The difference between modernism and postmodernism shows us its special impact on art and architecture. This is what I have already mentioned, that postmodernism is a mixing up of modernism and a new genres. And the most important striking feature of postmodernism happened in the field of architecture. After 1950s, there happened a great change in visual art, that is a blending of abstract expressionism and a new figuration. So modernism का period होता है 1950s तक, and after that there happens postmodernism, and after 1950s there happened a great change in visual art. This is very important, please listen. Visual art में जो पोस्ट मॉडर्न इम्पैक्ट हुआ था वो ऐसा हुआ कि वहां पे एक ब्लेंडिंग हो गया, किसके बीच में, एब्स्ट्रैक्ट एक्सप्रेशनिज्म एंड न्यू फिगरेशन के बीच में एक ब्लेंडिंग, एक मिक्सिंग अप हो गया. एंड इन फिल्म्स कमर्शियल टेस्ट मिक्स्ड अप विथ क्लासिकल टच. फिल्म में ये पोस्ट मॉडर्निज्म ऐसा हो गया कि they made commercial films. Of course, I agree, but in that commercial films there were the touchings and ingredients of classicism also, classical tastes also there were in the films which were made during 1970s, 1980s, and still this process is going on in every field of films, architecture, literature, etc. In music, there we can feel both the classical and popular touches in postmodern music also. We can feel that mixing up of both tastes, lower grade taste and higher tastes. postmodernism किसी को भी हाई या क्लासिक नहीं करते, उसके लिए पोस्ट मॉडर्निस्ट के लिए सब बराबर है. एंड postmodernism celebrates and appreciates and respects all those innovative low grade or higher grade artistic forms. उसके लिए कोई भी वो जो छोटा या बड़ा नहीं है, सब कुछ everything is of a higher standard. But the most striking feature happened in the field of architecture. There happened a severe debate between both the modernist and postmodernist styles of architecture because it differentiated by the insertion of heterogeneous fabric of commercial strip. So all this blending signifies a populist culture. So in postmodernism, in postmodernism, the most striking debate हुआ था मॉडर्निस्ट आर्किटेक्चर एंड पोस्ट मॉडर्निस्ट आर्किटेक्चर के बीच में एंड मॉडर्निस्ट दोस मॉडर्निस्ट who support this old type of architecture accuses it as a blending of some commercial heterogeneous fabric of commercial strips. वो जो कमर्शियल स्ट्रिप का ब्लेंडिंग है सिर्फ यही है पोस्ट मॉडर्निज्म मॉडर्निस्ट आर्किटेक्चर ऐसा ही कहा गया था. And the most important proponent of modernism was Habermas. So all this blending signifies a populist culture. So this blending ये सब कुछ क्या it all leads to a populist culture, that is postmodernism is always gives to a popular or a famous touching or a taste for everything. Thank you.